All right, welcome to Ridgecrest Talk with my guest today, Amy Xiou, and I'm your host, Tonia Pyle. And Amy is, actually, a funny thing happened on the way to Walgreens.
Yeah.
I was walking to Walgreens and I see this girl standing in the parking lot. You had your phone, but it was on a big phone stick. And I said, hey, what are you doing? And what did you say?
I say, I just have some fun taking picture of myself. I love the blue sky, and the other day, you remember the sky was so amazing.
That's right. We'd had a little bit of rain, I think, or wind or something.
Heavy rain.
Yes, a high wind, and it was just so blue.
Yeah.
And you actually emailed me that picture. It was gorgeous of the sky.
Uh-huh.
And so then I said, so you're taking a selfie, right? So
and I said, what is selfie?
What's a selfie?
I don't know.
So you learned a new English word.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, on the email, you said you were, I said something about English volunteer teacher. Are you an English teacher?
Oh, I just want to be a volunteer. You know, many Chinese people come here and they love to be here, but they have some problem speaking English. And even they go to the community school, their teachers teaching them, but they still cannot understand. And I want to help them. Maybe a teacher assistant, I can do that job.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I did it
Mm-hmm.
in a community college once.
In China or in
No,
the
here,
United States?
here
Oh,
for
okay,
my
great.
family.
Oh.
I have a cousin who lived in Walnut
Walnut.
City. Yep.
Uh-huh.
There's
That near
a-
Diamond Bar
I'm
down
not-
in LA County?
yeah,
Walnut? Mhm.
Walnut.
Mhm.
Yeah, there is a college called Mount Centennial College,
Okay.
and she learned some ESL kind of course,
Mhm.
but she still have problem.
Mm-hmm. Well, English is one of the toughest languages, I think, to learn. Of all the languages, it has the most inconsistent rules.
And maybe
the rules of
maybe-
English were made to
yeah.
be broken, right?
and also, you know, we can read paper
So
files.
easy.
But you know, when you real come to US, you still cannot understand.
Right.
The
Enunciation of the words are speaking English is difficult. Reading English is easy, right? It's a piece of cake, 26 letters. But vice versa, for an English-speaking person, maybe, well, Chinese I don't know because it's a tonal language, right? Different tones.
Yeah, we have four tones.
4 tones. But then you also have what I think 1,500 minimum
Yeah, we do.
diagrams to read a newspaper, right?
Yeah.
So it's a very different experience. How on earth did someone from China end up in Ridgecrest?
Wow. You know, I love to see desert, and I'm
Okay.
so interested in the desert. I only see it once when I go to Las Vegas.
Mhm.
To also travel to see what the casino look like. Is
Mhm.
it real like the movie?
Mhm.
In the movie? And I also wonder, only casino, only Las Vegas, so people cannot live in desert? Will it a real city in desert? Maybe people will live in poor condition. Maybe they just have not much water, maybe no trees, maybe just some very short, very low plant. But here we have everything. It's a beautiful city.
Well, thank you. And was certainly the surrounding, the dirt, the red, all the different types of minerals in the soil. Have you noticed in the rocks? It's so beautiful. I think so too.
You know, do you mean the carvings? Do you know the carvings on the rocks?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I I think that is really art.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And now you said you have a friend here,
Uh-huh.
and some friends who live
Yeah.
in Ridgecrest.
Yeah.
Are they from China as well, or they're from the United
No,
States?
no, it's just U.S.
Oh, okay.
Uh.
Well, great, great. And how long do you plan to be here?
Well, maybe, I have another plan go north. I want to go around the whole California. This may be just one stop, and later I may go to maybe go to the Yosemite National Park,
Yes.
and then
Wonderful.
later go down
Uh-huh.
and go to the north, all the way north, maybe
Okay.
San Diego.
Okay.
And then all
Well,
California is amazing.
we're going to spend our next 8 minutes talking about destinations, things to do, places to go, and that kind of thing. Before we get to that, tell me about Amy, because Amy doesn't strike me as a Chinese name. Now, is that your real name?
No, of course
Oh,
not. I
okay.
have my Chinese name.
What's
My
your
Chinese
Chinese
name
name?
is Zhang Mingzhu.
Zhao Mingzhu.
So I think the first two characters sounds like Jiang Ming, so it's kind of like Amy. And I really love the A because it's on the top of the list. And never on the top of the list. My Chinese name is Jiang. It's begin with Z.
Ah.
So it's
Oh.
the last one. Yeah, and I want
the
I
Alpha
want-
and the Omega. I mean, the first
I
and the
want
last.
to make a change. And the other day you say, I don't think it sounds similar. And you say chow mein. I said no chow mein.
Right, I said chow mein or something like that. I sort of, but it's say it again for me. Your Chinese name,
Jiang Mingzhu.
Zhao Mingzhu.
Yep.
Ni hao.
Ni hao.
Ni hao. Okay.
Good.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least you understood me, and that's about the only Chinese word I know. Ni hao.
Maybe you can learn another one quite useful. 谢谢.
谢谢.
谢谢 means
谢谢.
thank you.
Oh, I thought ni hao means thank you.
No,
No,
ni
what's
hao
ni
means
hao?
hello. Oh, hello. So
Okay.
people help you, I say
Oh,
ni
okay.
hao. But it's a good word
谢谢.
anyway. 谢谢.
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 Uh-huh. How would you spell that in English? That's an important word. Thank you.
谢谢.
S-H.
No,
S-H-E?
in Chinese it begins with the X.
Oh, X.
But you can spell it like SH. It's kind of like she.
Okay, I'll keep
So
that in mind.
谢谢.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here. We'll come back and we're going to talk about some destinations
Wow,
around at
okay.
Ridgecrest. Thank you, Amy. Welcome back to Ridgecrest Talk. I'm your host, Tonia Pyle, and our guest today is Amy Chow
Yep.
with her cell phone. Now, Amy, I'm sorry you didn't bring your stick phone with you today, but do you
it's
have
really pity.
what were you going to show us with your cell phone? Or you're just holding on to it for security?
Oh no, my hands. I don't know
Yeah,
how I
okay.
can put it.
Okay,
so I
so
just hold it. I have to
alright.
hold something.
Yeah, not a bad idea. I usually think better with a pen, an ink pen in my hand, I always say. But, well, I wanted to ask you what destinations you've seen in Ridgecrest. We talked about the beautiful surrounding Ridgecrest and mountains, and there's Red Rock Mountain. But I didn't know if you were aware of any of the places to go. Have you ever been to the Visitor Bureau in Ridgecrest?
Oh, but no, not yet.
It's well, listen, I took the liberty to go today.
Wow.
And I was so excited to pick up a couple maps here that I might share with you. This is Ridgecrest area. These are destinations. So we're about right.
Ridgecrest Boulevard.
Yeah, this is here we have. This is kind of a big, this is the Wild Horse and Burro facility right here. And they're right up the road from where we are, and you can go right up there. And they have herds of wild horses. They have gathered in from the desert. And because these wild horses no longer have enough really to eat to keep them alive, so they round them up and they adopt them. And for $125, people adopt these wild horses.
Where? Where can?
So I went up there about a week ago, and with a big bag of carrots, and the horses will fall in love with you. And you can feed them carrots, and so it's up here.
Wow, I
It's
really
right
love
here.
to do that.
Yeah, so we're right here, and you can go right up the road, right straight up the road from where we are. At the top of the hill, you can see the facility from
So
here.
Go this way.
Straight up the road. And at the
Wow,
top of
thank
the
you.
Yes. And the horses will come right up to you if you have a bag of carrots.
Wow, I love that.
Yeah.
I want to go there.
Yeah, it's a good thing to do. And so that's one thing. Then there's, of course, we have not far from here, there's a little town called Randsburg, California. It's a living ghost town where, yes, it's got a lot of history of our old Wild West days and the gold rush, and when people came in the late 1800s.
The gold rush?
The gold rush.
Oh.
So this was a very, a famous time in our California history, right? The gold rush.
I think it's famous all over the world.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
so,
it really has history here.
So, yes, there's a lot of history. There's a lot of things to do, places to go. Randsburg is one of those places. They have a museum. They have some art stores. And so it's just kind of an historic place. There's a map on the back that has some more destinations. I have some other maps to share with you. This is just kind of a fun map. There's a lot of hiking in the area. Of course, you can see all of the hills to climb. We had a girl a couple weeks ago, Doris Lance, who was on the program, and she was talking about the trails in the Rademacher Hills. And so it's just amazing the things to do. Camping,
I love that.
hiking,
Yeah.
and biking. If you have a bicycle. So I didn't know how long you were going to be here, but I thought that you might have fun. Just now, here's the ghost and mining towns, and we actually have a museum. Yes, that has the bones, the fossil bones of an old mammoth, and actually also of a saber-toothed tiger.
Oh.
At the museum. Yeah, so these are real animals whose bones have been found in our surroundings.
They are the real bones that we
Yes.
preserve till
Yes.
today?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, they age, I think about 10,000 years or so. They go back, and then of course we have, I don't know if I got you, but this, here's a map. So that's kind of a fun map. So these are it's kind of a big fun map of the general area. Mammoth, Bishop, Lone Pine, these are up north. Of course, so
you really helped
some of
me
the
a
local
lot.
places you might want to go are the Matarango Museum. And this tells more about the wild horse and burro facility I was telling you about.
Yeah.
But
And I really want to go
This is
to.
right downtown. This is right downtown, kind of across the street from the library. The library is a good place to go.
So it open every day, this museum?
Monday through Saturday, I think. I didn't look. I don't know their.
Or maybe I can call them ahead of time.
Yeah, it's probably on here. It's on here. Things to do, the calendar of events.
Here is it.
The Trona Pinnacles, Fossil Falls. Anyway, I just thought you might have fun. Of course, there's Death Valley. Our city motto is Gateway to Death Valley.
Oh.
So
Death
these are
Valley.
places you can things to do, and so that you don't get bored, and to put on your list of things to do while you're here in Ridgecrest.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you. You know, you really give me a lot of very good information. I can do this.
Yeah. Well, I hope that you can just sort of keep these as souvenirs of your time in Ridgecrest, and I hope that you might get to some of these areas. Here's the Rand Desert Museum in Randsburg, and so just sort of keep these. We're getting ready to take another break, and when we come back, I want you to tell us a little bit more about China and about your cooking. Okay?
Okay, sure.
All
I
right.
love that.
So we'll be right back after this quick break. Thank you, Amy. Welcome back to Ridgecrest Talk with our guest, Amy Zhao.
Hi.
Hi. And I just was sharing with you about some things to do and places to go in Ridgecrest, but I'm so interested in learning about where you're from in China. Where are you from in China?
I'm from the north of China, Jilin province.
Okay. Is it a large place, a small place, near the coast, or?
I live in Jilin province, the Jilin city. It's a kind of a medium-sized city.
Well, Ridgecrest is about 30,000. So what would Jilin City be?
Much larger.
Much larger.
Yep. We have like 300,000.
Oh, okay, that's
but
a city.
You know, China has a big population, so it's kind of normal in China. Just a medium-sized city.
Oh, okay. All right. But you said it got very cold there.
Yeah. Yep.
Not
kind
like
of.
desert at all.
No, I'm so excited about desert. And the other day I told you I love the palm tree. I never see one.
Oh, okay.
Wow, it's really good.
Was
And,
it
go that high? No leaves. Interesting.
Yes, I'm not sure if those are native to our area or if they were brought in from maybe other areas. So I have to find out about that myself. So sorry about that. But I enjoy them too. And I love the desert willow and, some of the landscape. What are some of the trees or things we might enjoy most about your city in China?
Oh, well, there's a lot. Our city, Jilin City, there has a river. It has a river. Yep. Has a river. Go that's wind around the city like twice.
Ooh.
So it's a city. I mean, our city, Jilin City, has a lot of bridges. We have to build a lot of bridges to make the traffic. Otherwise, we cannot go. And also,
is it like a freeway type bridge or a type of
just
small bridge?
Just a local
A local bridge. Okay,
kind
gotcha.
of normal.
Like a road.
Like a road. Yep.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. We have a river, Lake Isabella, and then there's the Kern River that is in Kernville. So maybe there's some information in there on Kernville. I've done some camping there. It's great fun. But I'm not sure. What's the name of your river in Jilin?
It's Songhua River. Songhua River. And it's go all through our province and go to Russia.
Oh, really?
It's a really famous river.
It goes to Russia?
Wow. Well, there was a news like about 4 years ago.
Okay.
Or 5 years ago. Once our factory, I mean the chemical kind of factory, they had some problem and some chemical things go into the river. And down there, they go all the way to Russia, and Russia cannot use the water, so they have to use the bottled water kind of thing.
I think every country has had their issues with chemical problems getting in the water. It's a global problem.
You know, and that is the first time I say, wow, the river is so big, it's go all the way there. And it never frozen. You know, it's so cold. It's so cold in in Jilin province,
Yes.
but the river never
Freezes.
Yep.
That's interesting.
And also we have mountain like here. We were surrounded by mountain.
Beautiful. It
Wow,
must be
really beautiful.
Now, you told me that you are a good cook. So, what do you have a specialty that we would know about, or have you had a chance to have any good food in Ridgecrest? Or
Usually,
you just stay with a friend, or?
usually I cook myself.
Okay.
And I don't have a special cuisine or a kind of thing. I just feel it. I think I can do every kind of material.
Cuisine.
Yep. It depends on what flavor you like.
Yes.
Maybe you like kind of mild, or you like kind of like spicy or sweet. I can do any way. Maybe I need some help from Google. I can.
Yes, me too. Google's great, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
great for getting recipes.
Yeah.
I think so
and
too.
sometimes I just think, today I want to eat this, and I check Google, and then
Yes.
I not just do as they say. I
Right.
I edit it.
Right. Right.
I feel it,
For
and,
your
and I
own
love
taste.
it. Yep.
Right. Create by taste. Create your own cuisine by taste. That's the best. All right. So, of all your experience, when did you come to the United States here?
June the 1st.
June the 1st.
Mhm.
Oh, you've been here a little while. Has this been your first trip to the United States?
No.
No.
No. I've been there.
Oh, because you
2
said you
years.
taught at the college, so you've
Yep.
spent quite a bit of time here.
Yeah.
That's why your English is so beautiful.
Really, my
Mhm.
accent sounds
Your English
weird.
is beautiful. No, it's very nice. Very nice. So, actually, when I first met you, I thought maybe you were Japanese. But
Really, I look Japanese.
I don't know about look.
But really, some
No,
people
no,
speak
the-
Japanese to me.
Yes, I almost did because I thought maybe the accent
Oh.
seemed a little more Japanese to me. But
Well-
then I don't know accents very well. So anyway, well, before we go, what haven't I asked you would like to talk about? Or do you have any questions for me?
As first, I want to thank you.
Oh, well,
You know I like you so much, and you give me all this. This is what I want. And you know, I'm not a tourist, just like go to the Universal Studio or go
right.
to the Hollywood Mountain. I want to live in a
Culture.
the culture, and no other friends tell me what to do. I just feel it. I love that kind of thing. And you know, you give me this guidance are really useful, and I learn a new way how to go on, I think. Maybe I will
Yes.
change the travel plan.
good, good. And so now you know when you go to a city, you can go to the Visitor Bureau or the Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, that's completely new knowledge to me.
Okay.
I never know it before.
Well, and learning about Jiling. Is
Jilin,
it
oh,
new?
good memory. And your pronunciation, excellent.
Thank you so much.
Jilin, yep.
Okay, well, I want to thank you so much for joining me.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, well, Amy, happy trails.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I will.